I would say Jinx is a bit of a mismatch with Renata, but we'll see how it goes. If she like kamikazes in, maybe, I don't know, maybe we have something, but a little bit too, like, not defensive, but just slow, you know? Might not even be able to achieve anything in this lane, but pushing it out. Renata really wants a champion that can just take it pretty far. Take that. Take this. Take that. Ah, that's right, she steals my shield. That's no good. Most champs, you beat them with the E1 auto trade. Come on, give us level 2. Alrighty, we don't really have much of a level 2 though. We have Jinx. What do? Go Q? Go W? They're both effectively useless. I suppose Q. There we go. We're winning. Fuck, this guy's behind us. Slow things down at least. Okay, 1 for 1. Could be worse. The Kane's actually in our blue side? Jeez. Jeez Louise. I'm gonna stay for this wave though. No point in missing out on that. So that's 750 on jungle, about 7-ish on support. He probably has Cosmic Insight. I can't even remember if the AD flashed. I want to save my E just in case Kane gets crazy here. And then we can also help Jinx push out the next wave, I suppose. The Thresh could be roaming. I just have to recall, I think. No, it's in our best interest just to shove this. Already nice, and Thresh is mid, so he's not going to hold the wave. It's manageable. It's manageable. What is happening topside? Guy's dying to roams. One thing about the W, it gives you movement speed, but only if you're moving towards targets, so... Or moving towards enemies. So even if you cast it in base, you're not going to get the movement speed from it. So, don't do that. I ended up doing that like all day. First day on Renata. Okie doke, Sheen on the Zeri and no boots. So that's nice. Once my Ignite is up, we can look for attack on them. Even when you get level 6 too on Renata, in a lane like this, it doesn't change like much. Ay. In a lane like this when nothing can happen. Nothing happens, go figure. Take this. Take this. Dang it. One thing with the E is that it casts around you as well. I don't think a lot of people know that. Dude, I can show you what I mean once it's back up. Okay, so this circle around me right now, so it will hit that whole area around me too. So if someone's right on top of you, the E is like guaranteed to land, so that's nice. It's really hard to trade into them. Now with that down, now we can start talking, baby. Zeri, do you want any more CS? Pull the minions over here. And this guy is in my lane. Oh, yeah. Can't have any fun down here. Kane hasn't recalled. He's there for that. So lame. We can actually like push the wave into them because he's like guaranteed going to recall. If the Jinx wasn't a coward and we could auto attack there, but if she's backing up, I gotta back up. Oh yeah, it's so awkward. It's so absolutely awkward. Alrighty, wave's coming in. Can we be brave for 4 seconds here? Nice. Good enough damage. And I'm coming back, baby. I'm gonna get my Q off. 1, 2. That's not how you want to do it on Renata, but that's an option, I suppose. That's an option to kamikaze into him like that. You get the party started, and then you die. Ideally, your ADC is doing that for you, because they like strictly can't die, but it is what it is. For anything to happen in this lane at all, no complaints from me. My passive does pretty good damage to the dragon. The passive has no cooldown, from what I understand too. So 84, 84, every auto, we're getting an extra 84 damage on dragon. That's so crazy. We do it so quickly, man. Shyvana already does it fast, but geez. He's coming back to us, and Shyvana's pathing away, so fine just to let it all come into us. The Thresh has Mobies, which is a bit harder for us too. So, we'll just wait this out. Let the wave come into us. You go down 1 melee minion to not have to die altogether. A worthy exchange. You guys are really trying for it, huh? And then Jinx can't die here. Okay. A little bit sloppy. Flash from AD though. Kayn could be coming. I'm gonna try for this dumbest, cheesiest ult just to see if it can happen, you know? But they have Lantern and they have the dash. Oh, but there's the dash. Let's do this. Nice. Okay. Okay. And that's that. As always, nothing happens from that ulti, but it looked cool. To be fair, Kayn was there too. Interesting. We don't exactly have to recall, but just following the Jinx around. This ulti's on a pretty massive cooldown, but you don't really feel it because you don't have to cast it too often, you know? Oh man. Where it makes them hit each other too. I wonder if that puts Zeri's Q on cooldown or not. Like out of the full rotation. Because I think they get like 3 autos on each other or something. Sorry. If this guy wants to push, I can eat the wave like this. It's really useful with Renata, where you can just simply take out the minion wave with your E, and then your ADC like spins anything. The Kayn's like 1,000,000% down here. As always, we're playing safe. At least my ulti, like we're spinning the ulti cooldown right here. Waiting. Now, if they were to press into us, it'd be easy for me to spin my ulti, but if my jungler's not here, we can't fight anyway, so... As a peel tool, it strictly sucks. But that's the nature of this champion. It's just to empower aggressive play, not to protect. So that's how it should be, but keep that in mind whenever you're playing. Yeah, still not very convinced that we're not getting ganked by the Kayn here. So, not very committal to all this. I have to be somewhat careful with my mana, but not so bad. Still have the W up too. GG. GG, we don't even need the W, man. Look, we'll use the W for the attack speed on turret. Wasn't even close. The Jinx doesn't have to flash out. That's another thing that's annoying about playing Renata, man. Nobody knows what it does. Your allies are going to flash away when they could just stay in the fight, you know? Ay, ay, ay. And in that sense, it's easier to play with worse players, because they're just going to stay in the fight no matter what, for better or for worse. Alrighty, so we max the E and then max the W. Putting points in the Q just mostly sucks. Nice, and we have Shurelya's too. I think Shurelya's is probably the go-to on Renata because the extra movement speed is really hard to beat. The Imperial Mandate's not bad, Moonstone has its spot, but I think generally Shurelya's is going to be the easiest for her to use. Giving your allies movement speed just plays so much into what you're already doing. Having the active too is really good. And then Boots of Lucidity after that, and Redemption after that, more often than not. A risky path. Sorry, sorry. Sorry, sorry. Weird how the Malzahar didn't ult me there whenever he took the lantern. Just kidding, just kidding. So we get the dragon for that little shenanigans. It could have turned south though. Now into the mid game here. If I can start using my W on the Jack, Shyvana, or Yasuo, man, then we can really start talking. But getting a team fight going is easier said than done.
Turret plating will fall soon.
Sorry. Sorry, sorry.
Shut down. Enemy double kill.
Well, let's get out of here. My bot lane died to, or my bot side, my top side died bot lane, jeez. To basically nothing, as we're getting 1v2'd mid. Uh-huh. Gotcha. Sorry. Sorry, big man. Maybe next time.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
But like, dude, the Malzahar ults my Jinx and then my ulti, and it's like, well, here it comes. One day, dude. One day it'll hit you. It's like, you have to be so far forward for it to matter, but then more often than not, you're going to be in the wrong spot if you're that far forward. As that Tryndamere could spin on us and we are just guaranteed dead from that position. Hate that. But look at the cool gun. You know, every champion has a trade-off. This champion gets a cool gun. Close. The Q, okay. A little bit too deep. What the fuck? Everyone, my ulti is going. I wish you the best. Nice, Yasuo's living, man. Okay. Okay, nice. Huh, it works out. Hell yeah. Finally, we get some use out of the W. Dragon coming up in 2. Let me go ahead and put another ward down here. It's riskier to get these wards whenever we get back onto the map. I don't need 2 control words, big man. I'm not even convinced I need one, but I'll buy one. Whoa! Good use of the traps. Honestly, well played. He knew what he was doing. 120 on the dragon, everyone. Don't forget. Don't 1v1 right now. Hopefully we can build up the Shyvana ulti again before dragon, but we'll see. Why? Hey man, that's 160 damage. Why bother? I don't like doing Rift Heralds like this before Dragon because if a fight happens, like it's just not in your interest. Then you spend resources before the Dragon. Don't have to fight. See, this sort of shit gets real annoying. Everyone, the dragon, 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 the dragon. They got the Malzahar, he's dead. The dragon. I can't assist you from this angle. The dragon. We've got the kills. Amazing. Sometimes I misspin the W like it's a Lulu W. Really bad to do as well. Got me. Damn, that was pretty close. I got stuck in between like taking care of myself and taking care of the Jinx. I got confused. And good news, we got the dragon. Another thing that's nice is your build path, like where you're building these fairy charms, they're actually useful, where you're like spamming the abilities and you can actually run out of mana. Usually the fairy charm just might as well not even be an item. You guys are stupid or something. The game is like ending for them in the bot lane here. Oh, why flash out, man? I want to say this guy went this way. Guess I'll never know, jeez. Yep, it gets real annoying where they don't know what your W does. And they flash out when... If Shyvana stays in there, she annihilates all of them, man. Ah, and then I don't spin the W. Amazing. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Dope, W in 5 seconds. The cane really didn't kill me, huh? Weird. Must be pretty weak. And this game keeps going? Also weird. I have redemption, so the enemy team is pretty screwed. Good luck eating through all this, big man. I fed topside with a Shurelya's and redemption. You know, one thing with Renata too, I feel like you're more of a support to your topside than you are for bot. So maybe roam a lot on this champ, but probably not. I think it's it feels like an enchanter that stays in lane, but then still you end up supporting your topside. So the ADC feels left out, but whatever. That ain't no problem. Okay, my passive onto Baron, 88? 88 per auto. That's a lot, man. That really is a lot. Ah! I'll use my W on you one day, big man. Maybe I'm even in range. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. We gotta wait for Shyvana, and Yasuo is dead. Bummer. Are you guys gonna try, or what are we doing here? And they just outrun my ulti. Amazing. Alrighty, GG. Oh. Best way to peel for Jinx, kill the Nexus. Alrighty, thanks for watching. GG.